What happens if Batman's son's body was taken by Darkseid and taken to the hellish apocalypse? Well, this is what we have right now. Batman builds an armor, and some of the Justice League helps him forge it. So, hi everyone. This is another action figure review. This is from McFarlane Toys Multiverse Batman. This is actually the Batman Hellbat armor, in which Batman specifically designed so that he can travel to Apocalypse, return his dead son's body, and fight Darkseid as well. Let me show you the box. So this is the Hellbat suit. It enhances with the wearer's strength, speed, and durability, but there's a trade-off in which it basically consumes your body or your metabolism. So Batman uses this to fight powerful villains such as Darkseid. However, he doesn't use this often because this can kill him. So let's try to open it. There's actually a gold version of this Hellbat suit, but I specifically look for this because this is comic accurate, and to be honest, right now this is a bit harder to find than the gold version, but we'll see through time. That one is gold and red, while this one is black and red. So, oh, these are the wings. So this is the trading card. It's actually quite thick and glossy. So this one is sealed in the box. However, there's a tape attached to this card at this end, which I needed to slowly remove it, which I don't think is a good idea because it might damage the card, especially if the figure has been unopened for a very long time. For sure that tape will really stick on the card and damage it. So it comes with this and its base. Right. So it's a printed DC base. So this is the figure. Wow, this is actually a cool figure. So this is the head. You can turn it side to side, down. Oh, and then head articulation. It gets hindered by this piece, this armor piece. So you really can't look up. That's quite unfortunate for a flying figure. You want the figure to be able to look upright. Then these are armor pads with spikes. The Bat logo is painted quite well. The eyes, the trims, if you might see in the camera, there's a bit red trimming or red detail here that is painted quite nice. And this one, bleeding red effect on the body, on the belt. So there are holes here that I assume we need to insert the wings. So this figure is black and red, right? But I noticed that this part is glossy, right? But some of the parts are like matte black, or is somehow battle damaged, if I may say, right? So this part is not that glossy matte black. The armors, this knee pad, right? So that gives quite a sophisticated look, I think, for the figure, and not just black plastic all around, but there are different plastic and black color textures that has been applied to the figure. Or I don't think the knees are double jointed, are they? It seems so, but can't twist it enough. Do we have toe articulation? Yes, we do. Single jointed for the elbows. I'm guessing because this is a quite a bulky figure. This is nice. As I mentioned before, I really don't like ball joints exposed. But with this one, this is perfect. McFarlane usually has its ball joints for the hands exposed. Okay, let's attach. This is with his wings attached. So I think it's quite obvious that the armor gives Batman the ability to fly, as well as to turn invisible, to be undetected as well. This figure is really bulky, right? And it demands its own presence. This is nice. So let me compare it with other McFarlane. So this is the Hellbat armor compared with the McFarlane design Batman. Obviously, he's taller and bulkier, which is scale-wise that's good, because that's quite expected, because this is a Batman armor. So I think he will really blend well with the McFarlane 7-inch line, as well as with the 6-inch scales as well. This is the Hellbat armor compared with the other 7-inch McFarlane figures, with Batman Who Laughs and Geralt from The Witcher 3. As you can see, he towers over them and still bulkier. So this figure unfortunately doesn't have the head rotation to look up, which I think is important for flying figures, so you can pose them that way. In terms of the ab articulation, doesn't have much. It really cannot crunch. However, this figure has great sculpt and detail. In the armor, little details are there. I really like the paint application. It's perfect. There are no paint smudges, and I really like how they combined different textures in different parts of the figure to make it more sophisticated. Some parts are matte black, some parts are glossy black, which overall it really looks nice. I also like the scale, how tall and bulky the figure is, because this is a bat armor. I like how they represented the wings itself. Actually, all in all, the bulkiness and the plastic wings, I really believe that McFarlane has just a bit of profit margin for this figure based on its price point. I actually think that's one of the reasons. That's why they needed to reuse the sculpt and then have a gold and red version of this figure, which I also think is also looks great, because it's shiny and they added a bit of red paint applications on the wings to give it a more accent. This one, I think they really did justice and did a great job actually, how they represented the Hellbat armor from the comics. I know this will be one of my favorite figures in the DC Multiverse line, and if I will grade this figure, I'm really tempted to grade it like A, because of the head articulation, but given the price point and what we are getting in the details, and that it towers over figures, right? So you really don't need that much of him looking up. With that, I think I'll be generous in this figure and give it an A plus. A plus. I really like this figure. So I think it's really cool and awesome, and it demands its own presence, and will really look great in your collection. will really look great in the 7-inch line, and really look great in the 6-inch line as well. So that's it. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.